What's up, guys? Producer Million coming at you today. Hope you're doing well. Got something big on what I call my fib list, which I'll explain later. I am at Fly Right Aviation here in Las Vegas Airport. We're gonna do flying today. Getting a pilot license is something I've always wanted to do. Here's my guy Ibrahim.
Hey, what's up, guys?
This is my instructor for today, and we're gonna walk our way out today to do our pre-flight and all that, and we're gonna chat with our guy here. Let's see what this is all about. See if the lifelong dream is ready to be fulfilled. To the runway.
Remember pre-flight? It's gonna be the one at the end, and just get you like hands-on training on what exactly you're gonna be doing as a pilot on your first, your first block of training. This is mostly what you're gonna do.
And so,
it's gonna be an airplane. This is a 172 Cessna N model.
All right, Cessna 172. We are November 734 X-Ray Hotel. So before flying, you do your pre-flight everything?
Yes, before we fly, we want to make sure the airplane it's fit to fly pretty much. It's airworthy and everything looks good. There's nothing jammed. There's nothing that can cause problem in the air and cause into go into major problems.
What's the most important thing you're going to be looking for?
Everything. When you're flying, the most important thing is everything. You as a pilot, checking the airplane, fuel, everything, systems, and you're going to be checking also instruments and making sure that everything goes well so you can have a nice flight, okay?
But there we go. Checklist for, is this for pre-flight or is this everything?
Pre-flight and everything else.
Everything else, okay.
Okay. So we're going to come inside. We're going to turn the master on. We're going to lower the flaps on this side. Watch your head. Also, while we're checking the flaps, we're checking the fuel gauges here.
Okay.
Make sure we have fuel. And then we're going to shut off, master off. We're going to go up, check the fuel. Make sure we have enough fuel for today's flight. So this is our fuel tanks. Our fuel tanks are going to be on the top of the wings. Then you're basically going to dip this here, cut the air, and then pull up, and you can see that it has almost 17 gallons. That's how much fuel we have. And Cessnas usually burn a little bit more on the right side than the left side, so if it has 17 here, I'm pretty sure it has 15 on the other side.
Okay.
All right. You have what? Do you have your metal brakes, just like in your car? And over here, you're looking for anything that is leaking, anything broken that you can see that is going to prevent you from having a good braking when you're coming out, or where you're coming in. So over here we have our flaps. Flaps are devices that are used either for lift or to slow the airplane down as it approaches. We want to make sure that this right here is not so soft, not so tight. Make sure the flaps are in place and everything goes well. So as you walk towards the end of the wing, this is going to be our aileron.
Okay.
Ailerons is what you use to rotate the airplane, so you're going to lift that up.
Okay.
Make sure that this one goes up, the other one goes down, so that you're making sure that the ailerons are free and correct. All right. As you come inside, you're going to double check the same thing, verify that this union right here is not so tight, not so loose, and then checking the bolts and everything, making sure that nothing is broken, nothing is out of place. Okay, you lower your aileron down, and then we're going to start walking this way. Common areas that you can find mistakes is people leave the baggage door open. It can become open in flight. You can create an emergency just for that.
Wow. Okay.
You're checking the end fuselage of the airplane, making sure that all the rivets are in place, nothing is damaged, nothing is cracked. Over here in the vertical stabilizer, making sure that it's tight. I mean, this is your horizontal, this is a vertical. This is going to be our elevator. The elevator is what allows you to climb and descend. And basically, you're just going to check that all the cables that you have down there, they're not broken or loose or anything. Everything looks fine, yes. Same thing for the other side. This is going to be right here our rudder. This is what we steer the airplane with, taxiing most of the part, most of the time. This is a Rudder Trim Tab. This allows you to, from inside, Trim Tag allows you to basically relieve your controls. Let's say if you're doing a long cross country, this is going to allow you to release pressure control instead of holding the yoke all the way down. Okay. Same thing, looking out for this area. ELT battery in case you have an emergency. ELT shut goes on, and then rescue people can come and get you. This is the ELT antenna, navigation. Then we have GPS and general communications on top. Don't want to fly probably like that. Here that's tight, that's not loose. That's what is going to give you current for your battery.
Okay.
Landing light. Propeller should be free of damage. Nothing, no cracks, no big dents, nothing like that. This is the engine air intake. It should be clean. And then on this side, Cessna models, they have the Pitot-Static System. Pitot-Static System controls what you have: the vertical speed indicator, your altimeter, and your airspeed indicator. Making sure those ports are not clogged. This is a Pitot-Static. It works by using ram pressure and static pressure from the other port, and then the instrument transcribe it to the information that you want to know.
That's airspeed.
That's airspeed, right?
All right, so we have done our pre-flight check, about 20 minutes worth. There's our baby right there. I am getting into this door here. Now, I'm assuming that if you're a person that's a little claustrophobic, this is probably not your place to be. But either way, so let's get a quick shot here. Okay, everything looks pretty good.
All right, we have our checklist in hand.
All right, we had a quick pause as Ibrahim went to get our headsets so we can communicate in flight. And while he's doing that, I'll give you another quick shot out here on, I don't know, you call this the tarmac or the runway? I don't know what you call it. Kind of new to this part of it. But as we're here at the airport, you see there's tons of other airplanes. Somebody just pulled a helicopter by a few minutes ago. And if you see way back in the distance, right about there is the Stratosphere Tower on the Las Vegas Strip. So the Las Vegas Strip is that way. And here's someone taxiing right there in the background, as you can see, right about there. And this is interesting. Way different than commercial airliners. Don't have to take my shoes off. Which for him is probably a good thing. But it's pretty exciting, and from everything that I've heard, by all accounts, the advantages of flying your own plane is that you don't have to go through all that security and all that waiting like you normally do at other airports and such. All right, this guy's coming in. Let's check it out. Super cool, huh? I was expecting it to be louder. You know, it's funny when it flies over your whole house rattles. And here I am, what, 100 feet from it, and it's really not that loud. Hopefully you can still hear me. I'll watch the video back and there'll be like no audio whatsoever. But this is interesting. Are you guys ready to go take off? Ready to go see the Vegas Strip? Let's go see what happens. guys, we're back on the ground. Ibrahim over here is awesome. We had a good time.
Guys?
That was great, huh?
Yeah,
How'd I do?
You did well, pretty good. For your first time flying, don't blame yourself. Remember,
Don't blame yourself.
it's kind of tough to maintain and keep an eye out on everything, but you did pretty well, man.
Oh, that was
Glad
weird.
you're here and glad to help you out and fulfill your dreams, man.
Sweet. So we are back here in our spot, back down on the ground. They say that any landing you walk away from is a good landing, so
Exactly.
here we are. All right, so we're just recording our numbers here. We are on the ground. And let me back up and show you our plane one more time. So, interesting experience. It's, like I said, very much felt like roller coaster at times. Other times it was very smooth. You know, sometimes it was a little bit of turbulence. I guess, you know, it's all normal stuff. So, as we were just talking about a second ago, it's just getting used to a lot of it and getting used to the feel of everything. And like anything else, it takes time. It's a skill you gotta learn, like anything else in life. So, this plane right here again is with Fly Right Aviation. So I had a very good experience today with Ibrahim over here. And what can you tell us about Fly Right Aviation?
Fly Right, it's top-notch school here in North Las Vegas. We like it very much. The owner is very, you know, picky about his airplanes, and he provides a top-notch instruction. Whenever you guys want to check it out, we're here for you guys, and let's go fly.
Let's do it. You see that right there? That's a Reuben sandwich. You see that right there? That's my stomach right there from the flight, because there was a couple maneuvers we did and I felt my stomach go right up into my neck. And I'm like, okay, I need a Reuben sandwich now to push that back down. So that's what we're gonna do right here. So good flight today. Ibrahim was a really good instructor. I really felt very comfortable with him, and he did a great job. So at this point, I'm gonna eat and decide where we're going with this one, but cross another one off my little fill-in-the-blank fib list. Fly a plane. Million? Out. See you guys soon.